Good morning to all. 7th standard Biology Nutrition in Plants. Students, I hope all read the passage and study well. Two types of mode of plants, nutrition in plants. One is autotroph and the second one is heterotrophs. Okay, you already studied autotrophs, one and only plant. Okay, the autotrophs, one and only plant. Today we go to first we study about the small activity. First one, in your science book you take a page number 3 and 4. Okay, this activity show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. This activity show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. First you take two identical healthy potted plants. Then place one plant in a place which does not receive any sunlight. It is an important one, which does not receive any sunlight. Place the other plant in a place where it will receive sunlight. Okay. Then water both plants every day. On the fourth day, using the iodine test, test the leaves of both the plant for the presence of a starch. What do you see? The leaf of a plant kept in the sunlight tan blue black in color, whereas the leaf of the plant kept in the dark did not show any changes because starch is present only in the leaf of the plant kept in the sunlight. This shows that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Okay. Then photosynthesis in leaves of various colors. In photosynthesis you have studied the green pigment. Chlorophyll is a must one. Some plants can plant leaves which are red or brown or violet in color. It conducts the photosynthesis? Yes. The chlorophyll is also present in leaves that are not green in color. They are of different colors because of the color pigment or more than the color pigment in such leaves. In green plant, chlorophyll absorb light energy from the sun to perform photosynthesis. Okay. Besides, some green plants like crotons, maple, colocasia, etc. have leaves that are red, brown, violet in color, variegated. Okay. These colors are present in large amounts and mask the green color of chlorophyll in leaf. Thus, these leaves also perform photosynthesis and synthesize starch in them. Okay. Then we go to a next heading. Synthesis of plants food other than carbohydrate. The starch or glucose is the simplest form of carbohydrate synthesized by the plant, which is composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Sometimes these simplest forms of carbohydrate are utilized to synthesize other food nutrition like fats, oils, protein, etc. Starch or glucose is rich in seeds like wheat, rice, and various parts of plants like potato, tuber. Sometimes the starch or glucose is stored in the form of oil in their seed like sunflower seed. Okay. Then Carbon, when the plant nutrient contains carbon, hydrogen and oxygen along with nitrogen elements, it is called protein. The element nitrogen comes from soil in the form of nitrate, okay, by the action of some bacteria. Some bacteria means Rhizobium, that bacteria name Rhizobium, present in the soil and form amino acid which is then converted into proteins. Therefore, plants also make fats and proteins as their food, okay. An algae contains chlorophyll. Algae are a green colored organism found in the stagnant water. They get their green color from chlorophylls. Since they have chlorophyll in them, they are capable of conducting symbiotic, okay. Next we study about other modes of nutrition in plants. Heterotrophic nutrition. The other mode means heterotrophic nutrition. Animals and non-green plants depended directly or indirectly on green plants for their food. Green plants for their food. This mode of nutrition is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Hetero means other and troph means nourishment, okay. Heterotrophic plants are 4 kinds, okay. These plants obtain their food from other plants or animal. They are heterotrophic. These are 4 kinds. The first one, parasitic. The second one, insectivorous plant. The third one, saprophytic plant. And then last, fourth one, symbiotic plants, okay. First you study about parasitic plants. A parasite is an organism which lives inside or another organism host. Another organism means host and derives nutrition from the host. For a best example, parasitic plant Cuscuta, it's another one name Amarpal. The Mistiloti are 2 very common parasitic plants, okay. A parasitic plant is one that lives inside or outside the other organism and derive their food from them. The plant, non-green, which obtain their food from other organism is called parasite, and the living organism from whose body food is obtained is called host. Example, Amarpal or Cuscuta, okay. It takes ready-made food from host through special type of roots called sucking roots, which penetrate into the host plant and suck food materials from the host, okay. It suck food materials from the host. So, what is parasite? It obtained their food from living one, okay. It obtained their food from living one. That is called parasitic nutrition, okay. Then insectivorous plant. The best example, Nepenthes, pitcher plant, because the leaf is pitcher like shape, okay. Pitcher means bowl, kuduvai, okay. This is called pitcher, so it is called pitcher plant, okay. Plant that feed on insect are called insectivorous plants. Example, insectivorous, Venus flytrap, sundew and pitcher plant. Venus flytrap, sundew and pitcher plant, okay. There are some plants which can trap insect and digest them for their nutrition. These plants are green in color but lack nitrogen element, okay. To overcome this problem, this plant eat insect, hence they are called insectivorous plant or carnivorous plant. Okay, these have specialized leaf, the apex. These have specialized leaf. You see that the picture, the apex of which forms a lid that can open and close the mouth of a pitcher. There are hair inside the pitcher which can use to entangle the insect. Okay, when an insect comes in contact of the lid, it gets closed and trap the insect. The insect inside the pitcher is digested by digestive juices secreted by the pitcher to obtain nitrogen compounds, amino acid from them. Okay, for the best example, pitcher plant, sundew, Venus flytrap and bladderwort. Okay, since these can synthesize their own food but fulfill their nitrogen deficiency by eating insect, therefore these are called as partial heterotrophs. That is called as partial heterotrophs. Okay, then saprotrophic plant. Saprotrophic plants. The mode of nutrition in which organisms take their nutrition from dead and decayed matter is called saprotrophic nutrition. Listen, parasite, it get their food from a living one, but a saprotrophic plant, it get their food from dead or decayed plant or any one decayed matter. Okay, plants which use the saprotrophic mode of nutrition are called saprotrophs. For a best example, fungi like mushroom are non-green plants that grow on the dead and decay matter for their food. Bread molds and yeast are saprophytic plants. Saprophytic plants. Okay, then symbiotic plants. Okay, sometimes two plants of different species live together and help each other in obtaining food and shelter. Listen, symbiotic plant, two plants, different species. Okay, it will live together and joined and help each other in obtaining food and shelter. This association is called symbiosis, and such plants are called symbiotic plant. Okay, the relationship in which two different organisms live together is called okay, the relationship in which two different organisms live together and share shelter and nutrition is called symbiotic relationship. For a best example, lichens and Rhizobia Bacteria. Okay, lichens means the fungi, and also lichens, you see that your book, take a page number 7. It live, shelter and nutrition, both share shelter and nutritions. Okay, an organism called lichens in a chlorophyll containing partner which an algae and fungus. The algae and fungus live together and form a lichens. The fungus provides shelter, water and minerals to the alga, and in return the alga prepares and provides food to the fungus. Lichen is an association in which algae and a fungus live together. The fungus provides shelter, water and minerals to the algae, and in return the algae provide food which it prepares by photosynthesis. Okay, next heading, replenishment of nutrition in soil. how nutrients are replenished in the soil. Crops require a lot of nitrogen to make proteins. After harvest, the soil becomes deficient in nitrogen. Plants cannot use the nitrogen gas available in the atmosphere directly. So, the action of certain bacteria can convert this nitrogen into a form readily used by plants. The bacteria named Rhizobia bacteria live in the root nodules of the leguminous plant. In leguminous plant, the Rhizobia bacteria live in the root nodules. Okay, yeah. This bacteria take nitrogen gas from the atmosphere and convert it into water soluble nitrogen compound, making it available to the leguminous plant for their growth. In return, leguminous plant provide food and shelter to the bacteria as Rhizobium cannot prepare its food. So, thus they have a symbiotic relationship. This association is very important for the farmers as they do not need to add nitrogen fertilizers to the soil in which leguminous plants are grown. Okay, students, all read the page number 3 to 8. Okay, in this the lesson nutrition in plants are finished. The nutrition in plants are finished. Okay, today we study about autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition. In heterotrophic nutrition, first one parasitic, 4 kinds: parasitic and insectivorous, saprotrophic and also symbiosis. Okay, then symbiotic association of Rhizobia bacteria and leguminous plant is a natural way of replenishing nitrogen in the soil. Okay, so students, I'll read the lesson. Next class we will meet the book back exercise. Okay, thank you.